Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hall of OBS! As per my channel tradition, this means we're either starting another Subnautica video, as they all seem to start here. But no, the other tradition. I'm starting a new series. This one is fortresscraft Evolved. Now, something I want to point out. I have 139 hours in fortresscraft. That doesn't mean I'm good. It's the same thing with XCOM. I've got 47.2 hours. Well, actually, I have a lot more because I played on PS4, but that doesn't mean I'm good. Neither does this achievement account. I have earned a fair amount of these legitimately. However, I needed to unlock Eternal Day in order to be able to actually friggin' see what I was doing. So I used Steam Achievement Unlocker to unlock the... fortresscraft ties some of its world generation functions to achievements. Like if I... Oh, here's the achievements. I swear they keep moving this. It's one of these... I know one of these even straight up says it. Yeah, to infinity and beyond, fully charge your orbital transmitter and unlock the rush mode. Excuse me. I'm not seeing it. But yeah, some of these achievements aren't even that helpful for unlocking. Like, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing by Direwolf20. The description is just, overdid it. Okay, what does that mean? Or there's another one, where you unlock it by setting the graphics to fabulous and, quote, bake to 100%. I'm pretty sure placing my laptop in an oven would end horribly. I'm also really sure that's not what it means. Yeah, I know there's at least one of these that unlocks the Eternal Day. I thought it was in the description, but apparently it fucking isn't. So I unlocked a few others, like the one for Flatland mode, but like I said, at least half of the ones I do have unlocked I did earn, like, legitimately. I did attempt to play the game before discovering I needed this, so... Most people you watch on YouTube are probably going to be playing on good. Some people might hit the do not use until 2020 as a meme. I'm sticking with fast. And the reason why, I could reduce the resolution, and I probably should reduce the resolution. But there's a problem. The user interface seems to be based on your monitor size, not your resolution. It's the same problem with Subnautica. The PDA would get cut off. Like, part of it would be cut off if you played at 800 by 600. And it can only really fit the entire PDA model on the screen if you're playing the game in native resolution. Also, the reason I'm not using fastest is because of the pop-in issues. Your loading distance is the same as your render distance. Unlike Minecraft. Minecraft, to my knowledge, loads all things like furnaces, hoppers, and whatnot, based on their proximity to the player, unless it's in the spawn chunks, in which case it's always loaded. Meanwhile, fortresscraft machines are only loaded if they're either next to a CPH, in a room, as far as I know, don't quote me on that, or if you are looking directly at them, or something is... I'll get to that in the game. Yeah, I think I've done enough talking, but something I should probably warn you about. The more machines I build, the worse the frame rate is going to get. This isn't I'm playing on a crappy laptop problem. It is a fundamental flaw with the kind of game this is, exacerbated by the fact that I'm playing on a crappy laptop. And before anyone who's never used GeForce Now asks why I don't do this on GeForce Now like I do with Subnautica, A, I do not have GeForce Now Premium, which means I'd be logging in every other hour, which is exacerbated by the fact that the game that the time to save gets longer and longer the more stuff you build, so I've been told. And B, this is the kind of game you're supposed to sit down and play for like 3 to 4 hours at a time. GeForce Now only allows you to play 1 hour, 6 if you have Premium. I don't. And 3, this game is not on GeForce Now, and I tried running it through Steam directly. It threw an error saying I wasn't allowed to. But enough of that. Welcome to fortresscraft Evolved. And that's the last time you'll see something over 60. Don't mind the low frame rate. Apparently the main menu is very hard on the game. But you can see there, under the multiplayer tab, I do have Frozen Factory. No idea if I'll get to it. I've heard some mixed things about it. Well, we're gonna go to World Select. And yeah, this is my latest world. The rest of my hours came from a dead computer. But here... I think I spelled that right. Yeah, the name determines the world seed. Not that that matters too much, since A, you spend most of it underground, and B, I'm turning on Flatland. Now you can see there, Flatland enabled makes the land flat, hence the name. It gives me a par time. Your orbital charge is how long it takes you to charge the orbital energy transmitter. Well, it's a par time, like a par number for golf. I could do it faster. Well, I could theoretically do it faster anyway. I definitely can't, and probably won't. Or it can take you much longer. Now, some of these settings are different. Like, mob difficulty, I believe you have to unlock trivial mobs. You see, a problem here is... I don't like the base defense. I think it's a neat idea, I just hate the fact that it's rammed down your throat. Day-night cycle is set to eternal day, because, well, YouTube darkens videos. That and I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Conveyor speed is... You can see how big of a difference that makes there. Power level is going to be... There's really only 2 settings? Oh, don't double-click. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Resources, I'm not sure whether rapid or, yeah, rapid. Now, something I did consider turning on is rush mode, which drops, like, all these things down. And I do love the, like, names. Day-night cycle. Day! But yeah, no, rush mode has this annoying counter. Also, you're really only supposed to use it after you've charged the orbital energy transmitter, which I have failed to do. I'm also turning on care package because the starting suit battery is completely inadequate. Death mode I'm leaving on none. Like, because, for example, clumsy, you drop your inventory. If I do this, there's no reason for me to turn on care package. I'll lose it immediately, and again, you'll see what I mean. And then there's Iron Man. You permanently lose your entire inventory on death. Same thing. I'd lose it, care package immediately. And then Squish Core. Squish Core is simple. You die, you stay dead. And then Hardcore. If you or your CPH dies, permanent game over, your CPH does not heal. Again, this will not work for me. The playthrough would end immediately. So, something else I'm going to touch on. Mutators. I like the idea of some of these. Like, all or, I think would be interesting. Health and safety would probably result in my death immediately. Sky Islands would be, admittedly, pretty fun. Probably one of the ones... Yeah, right here. Robomania. I just love the description of this. Think of this as Conveyor Super Nerf. Yeah, unfortunately... the screen is a preview of the mutator options available now as part of the Adventures Pack DLC. I can't use any of these. I actually can't. If I could, I would love to use all ore, because I think that'd be hilarious. But that reset all of these. No, it didn't. It didn't reset any of them. The other thing is, I am going to use some mods. I was gonna say, my mouse doesn't appear to be working, but now, especially for these two, I believe, you would see, like, this third-party content warning. Since I've already checked them on this installation, it will be fine. No, I do not want cheap recipes. The world color hurts my friggin' eyes. Okay. Distance measuring tool, distribution splitter, durable head cutters, because I feel like you're crafting them every 5 minutes. Yeah, this warning, actually. I just hope there's no, like, licensed music in that, or I'm fucked. Oh yeah, that's a new mod I installed after I logged out yesterday. Grappling hook rework makes the grappling hook, theoretically, behave more like an actual grappling hook. In actuality, what you get is something that's even more physics-defying than the frickin' default one. I already have enough problems with my inventory. That is an insurance policy. This should have been in the game. This should have been in the game. This is quality of life. I've never used this. Why do glow sticks smoke? Why do I need organic rock to make a smelter? That's annoying. Okay, what is wrong with my mouse? Hold on. The ray gun used to be free. Ore mod is basically just bootleg all ores. Powerless glow sticks. Again, I don't even think that mod actually works. That's for turrets. This makes the game run slightly faster. Why don't power booster stack? And I'm just gonna check all of Steve Man's mods here. I don't think this is all the ones he actually has. The infinite ore extractor is actually fairly expensive. Okay, and oh, it doesn't tell you how many mods you have selected anymore. Anyway, we're gonna create a world. Oh, no spaces in folder names. I think that's a Linux problem, not a Windows problem. And I'm not skipping this because A, intro cinematic, B, I want you guys to see what I put up with every time I load this game. Okay, I think this is because I have OBS. It doesn't even take this long for me. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't Alt-Tab out during the loading screen, otherwise I'll run into a problem. It's a limitation of the fact that I've got an Intel processor and I'm running on Intel integrated graphics. And no, that second part is not me pulling your leg. If you're new to the channel, you will see the first thing that comes up when the game loads. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this was made in Unity. I just realized how small the frickin' skybox is. Like, I don't know about you, but I can see the curvature of the skybox. Yeah, that right there. Fortresscraft has detected that you're running on an Intel R HD Graphics 4000. If you are using a gaming laptop, then please use the high-performance card. If this is your only video card, you are likely to experience a number of visual or performance issues. Note to self, don't try to talk over crashing spaceship. But anyways, welcome to Fortresscraft Evolved. You can pause that and read it if you want. Oh, I jumped. E, add resources, and then draw power to fill up my suit. Which, of course, because I have care package, I need to let this thing recharge a few times. Oh my god, he's on fire! And upside down. I'm just gonna take a bit more power from you. Don't mind me. Yeah, you don't actually need to be holding the add power button as long as you are on this. Alright, Q. Scan, I didn't mean to, but that works out just as well. And I'm gonna scan this thing since I'm allowed to have this out. Might as well grab these as well. Oh, that's neat. The CPH can accept power from a PSP. I didn't know that. And I need to make an Arthur power core. Crafting. So, CPH lacking resources. Yeah, I'll get to that. So, now to finally explain what I mean. For simplicity's sake, this thing's called an induction charger. That's not simplicity, that's the actual truth. But let's say that if it's on the induction charger, it's loaded. If it's not, it'll unload the second I get away from it. Because these things are separate. However, even if I go and do this, I only needed one. Now, the CPH is connected to the induction charger, which is connected to the laser, which is connected to the PSP, which is connected to the ore extractor and hopper. So now, these things would remain loaded. In actuality, they would anyway, because they're so friggin' close. What you... You gonna shut up now? Anyway, now if I just go and... I need to get rid of that and replace it with this. And then I place this here. These are logistics hoppers. The one that was down before could store 100 items. These ones can only store 2. And then if I get out my supply of cheap conveyors... You see, now, this thing needs resources. When the coal gets fed into the hopper, it's like magic. Anyway, the other thing I need to do... So, if you see me stand there like a gormless idiot, it's because I'm clicking my mouse and nothing's happening. Anyways, see how that hopper looks like a normal hopper? Now it looks like a logistics hopper. It's like I'm doing friggin' magic. Oh, they go to simplified textures if I get far enough away. That's neat. Anyway, I should probably get a lay of the land. So you might be asked why I'm going off diagonally. The answer is diagonally away from your base, in every diagonal, mind you, at a certain distance. Scan these. I know it's here. I didn't turn on the mod that disables them because that mod doesn't exist anymore for some fucking reason. What the hell is that? Whatever it is, it slows down your movement. Also, the overminds don't exist in this world. I mean, that does make my life easier, but... Oh, I see sparkles. There they are! I was thinking of the hive minds, my mistake. But you see here, this... The game says it's unknown, but you see there it's growing, right? This is hardened resin. And I need to get the fuck away from this! Because I think I have it loaded by... being near it. This is soft resin. And if I get... Yeah, see there, it's moving upwards. So basically what it'll do... Oh god. I've made a terrible mistake. I've made a terrible mistake. I need to get the fuck away. It's too early for me to deal with these. So this is the default. Oh no, this is the rework grappling hook. And that arrow on my bar there points me to the CPH. Ooh, 10. Yeah, no. I'm starting to think going near the overmind, the hive mind, overminds. Yes, those were the overminds. Whereas the diagonals lead to the overminds, if I were to go like north, south, east, west, you know, like directly away, I would instead get the hive minds. And those are two different things. I don't understand how or why. But anyways, let's start with the cheap scans, the flowers, yeah, yada yada yada. Oh, and snow. And now, hardened resin, refuse and rock, soft resin, tin ore, and goopy dangler. Now, I'm going to ping unknown. This must be copper, since I have 10. Yeah, it looks like copper to me. And again, remember the part where I said this grappling hook defies the laws of physics? And if I just... Just so I know this hole's there. Unlike Minecraft, where you can only reach 4 blocks, this one, you can reach, like, 64 in this one. What I'm gonna do is, over here, I'm going to do the same setup. And now I'm gonna show you how I get research points at the beginning of the game. What did I hit? Oh yeah, and burn up the paint gun, which causes it to reset to white. I'll bring you all back when something of note happens. So I'd call this something interesting. The ceiling opened up into a tear in the world, and I fell into the cold caverns. If you look up there at my external temperature, ERR too cold. So basically, scan this. I already scanned this rock by picking it up. Almost die, which, you know, par for the friggin' course with me. And now we're leaving the cold caverns, which is good, because healing and not dying from frostbite excuse me, can be a bit strenuous. So the cold caverns is separated from the surface by the upper caves, and from the toxic caverns by the lower caves, and I have to scan iron. Fantastic. Huh. Oh, I caught in the ceiling. I need to scan these things. If you look at my power readout there, see how fast that's going down? Oh, wrong button. Oh god! Yep. Control Shift R set the grappling hook back to vanilla behavior. So this is how it behaves normally. Oh god! Tendency to phase through solid objects aside, of course. And I'm going so fast the world can't keep up. I am going to die. This fall's gonna kill me. Oh my god, I'm not dead. So normally I do that, but all the way down to below the lowest biome. Well, that's not technically true. There is a biome below it. So after the cold caverns, there's the lower caverns, and after the lower caverns, there's the toxic caverns, which of course kills you if you don't have the friggin' toxic particle filter. I do because I have care package along with the suit heater, which is the only reason I didn't freeze within a minute of entering the cold caverns. And should you go below the toxic caverns, there's the deep caves, which do not require the filter, unless you count getting to them requiring the filter. And below the deep caves, there's the magma caves, which is filled with magma, and with magma comes fluid physics. With fluid physics comes my Intel HD 4000 screaming in absolute agony. And below that, you get the biome, and I quote, "You are lost." Now I'm gonna pull some power off of this, fill the suit battery, and get to work. Right, no. I also need to do this. Projects. Local life forms. Yada. EMS? I think this is one of the Steve Man mods I added after I played in my other world. There we go, room building. This is what I want. And I'm going to need room aesthetics to make it useful. Why is this charging at a snail's pace? Still got so much more. And I believe you give me pyrothermic generators. Yeah, eventually. Anyway. I'm gonna want you. Settle is no good. Settle is dead. Fine. Advanced. I can get that already. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm eventually going to need you. You can't hurt to have. You're a prerequisite. You are a prerequisite. You're a prerequisite for a lot of things. You're a prerequisite. I might find a use for you eventually. Rooms don't work without these three things. Rooms are useful with these things. plated wall, plated floor, light reflector, wall panel, and I believe the ones I get the most out of are 3 and 4. You're nice to have. I really want to do stuff with minecarts because I think they're friggin' awesome, like as a concept. I've never actually gotten to really play with them a whole lot, though. And that's gonna come in handy. Anyway. Pink-colored ore. What the hell's right below my feet? You have... I think the starting coal vein has less. Has more, sorry. Anyway, for now, I'm just going to show this off. So, unlike the Minecraft furnace, which turns on as soon as you put stuff in it, the ore smelter here needs to heat up to, I think it's 1200 degrees Celsius. Higher if you have a forced induction Mark 4 or 5 or something else I might get to. And once it reaches a certain temperature, it starts smelting. I'll just, I'll show you the warm-up phase here. This is exactly why you don't want to let these things cool off if you can help it. Because it's still sucking up power. It's just not doing anything productive with it. And once it hits around... Oh, it's 1100. But you see now at the bottom, I just realized you can't see me pointing. It smelts, and then under here very quickly, it says idle, gathering materials, and then smelting. But, yep, pink-colored ore. That is a friggin' huge copper vein. Oh man, this seed gave me a lot of good things. You see, that's the problem with this thing, is that it's so friggin' hard to see! $11 million. Where do I sign? Oh, and I hope you like that ringing sound. You're gonna hear a lot of it. Anyway, just quickly use Super Dig. Oh, right. I don't call it Super Dig for nothing. So now that I have a basic workable space, okay, so it's over there. Where are my ore extractors? You. I'm gonna give you some gas. Nope, nope, I don't want an ore extractor there. Notice the texture didn't appear for some fucking reason. So now I'm going to place you on the wall, so you have somewhere to dump that. And now I'm going to show you a really cool thing. So yes, I could ignore that thing, it's not hostile, though it is a pain. You got in my way. I could place conveyors manually. Neat. Or I could just go up here, hold control, and they all place in the correct orientation. Now, you're probably thinking, what sort of angled, curved, whatchamadoohickey conveyor am I going to use to get this level with the ground? Watch this. Also notice that the conveyors just do not give a damn about physics. Why are the slimes attracted to this? You see, it just pops at the top. Yep. So again, back up as far as I need to. Hold Z to zoom and get my friggin' bearings. And control click. Instant assembly line. I should go grab my friggin' lithium. So yeah, two ore make one ingot in the regular smelter. There is a basic one in my hotbar. It's literally half as efficient, 4 to 1, at least on this setting. There are other settings, but for me to use that, I'm gonna need... Oh my dear sweet merciful God. Let go, mouse! What are the crafting mats for an ore extractor? Iron gear, so I need iron, tin, and copper. Oh, by the way, before you ask about the infinite ore extractors, yeah, that's what I mean by they're friggin' expensive. You have 1 unprocessed scans. An undergump. Anyway, pink colored ore. Oh wait, you're my hole into like the friggin' nether realm. You're... Yeah, you're copper. However, if I look right friggin' here, it is admittedly sometimes kind of nice that it stays on your screen. What is this? No. I'm gonna use Super Dig and go right through it. And yes, using Super Dig to clear massive ore veins. It does give you some of the ore, but it is not recommended you do this. Okay. What hotbar did torches get stuck under? Okay, so I actually want you here. You see, this is hollow base. And it lets me see my base through solid objects. I think as long as your base would still be realistically, like, perceptible, you can see it. Torches don't show up, though. And the reason I'm only using Super Dig is that, right there. You tend to take fall damage if you use it to descend normally. Anywho. Oh god, do not go that high. Anywho, you get the picture. Now that I've completed the giant fuck-off hole, add that for symmetry's sake. Now, I need to power this fucking thing. And, again, you guys know the drill, but it's friggin' majestic to see it. Give it some gas. In this case, because it's so far down, I'm going to give it a lot of gas. Now, to save myself the trouble later of guesstimating, I'm going to go up to around this far. Place one of these facing down. They don't provide power, but they transmit it. But they only have a range of 64 blocks. The basic ones, tier 0 I guess you can call them, are only supposed to have a range of 32 meters. But for some reason, they still have a range of 64 meters. Okay, that was an honest mistake. I'm so used to Minecraft. And just confirm that thing friggin' connects. Okay, connected to the laser transmitter. I can't even friggin' see the bottom. I swear I saw that working out in my head. Oh god. One of the things I really friggin' love is that you can place blocks directly under you. I'm gonna place that there. Rotate that so that's facing outwards because it'll bother me for the rest of the time otherwise. Now, do I have any hoppers left? I have 4. Which means I can do this. And one other ore type. I think they did that on purpose. Anyway. How does one build pyrothermic generators? I'm noticing a theme here. Oh, wow. I lined that up entirely by accident. I also know for a friggin' fact, I need this here.
More energy required.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, as soon as the hub power drops below half, it starts to, my brain died. It starts to pull from any
More
attached
energy.
hoppers. Wrong button. So, now that this thing's fully charged, iron should be coming in any second. And because I really hate myself that much,
Additional energy is required.
now what do I have for these? Manufacturing. Because that's iron, so I need the iron gear maker, which requires a lightweight machine housing, which requires tin and copper wires. I still need friggin' tin. That's good news. I believe tin is blue. Which means right around here. Huh? Yep. I was off by one. Oh. Anyway. Where are my basic smelters? I'm gonna place you here. Oh, I scrolled the wrong way. And I'm gonna place one of my hoppers. Let's turn you out. Stick one of my hoppers on your side. I love that you can attach these things sideways, by the way. I also love that it's like only half attached. Oh, fuck it. Oops! Oh wow, I completely missed it. 22 million cubic meters. Okay, that I can work with quite well. And the PSB here. Nope, nope, do not do that, please. I'm 34 meters down, which means I can ferry power here. Which means at this point, all I need is... I'm out of friggin' conveyors, are you serious?
More energy needed.
How does one make conveyor belts? Oh, thank God, it's copper.
Crafting.
There we go. No longer out of conveyor belts. Oops. Go to the point where I can... I hate when this happens. Yeah, that right there. The only way to solve that is to close and reopen the game. Well, at least I can show you the saving process. It has to write each section by hand and flush the disk cache. So if you go straight down to the magma caverns, die immediately because, fun fact, fire is hot, and then respawn, you, if you were to save and exit right then and there, it would take a bit longer than it did for me. Also, if you have a worse computer. Also, the higher graphics settings cause it too. One guy on Reddit hit the do not use until 2020 graphics quality, and he said a saving process that normally took him seconds on that world took over an hour. Anyway, I want to see how long I've been recording for at this point. Have to wait for the main menu to frickin' load. I've been recording for 49 minutes. Test world, YouTube playthrough. Enter world. And we are back. Give it a second, my graphics card needs to remember how to function. Okay. Where is it? Yeah, the phantom block is gone now. It's not searching I was gonna say, it's not searching beyond 15 blocks. Connected to PSB at distance of 33 meters. Okay, I've got all three primary early game ores automated. Typically finding iron is the hardest one, because it's cheaper than the others. But nah, I got this. So anyways, recharge the good old soup battery so Sparky McSparker will stop sparking. And I'm gonna take some coal, just so I have it on my person. Now, something I wanted to get to. Why I care so much about rooms. You see, basically, if a machine is not in a room and it is within loading distance, it will constantly be loaded. That way it's there when you look at it. However, if that machine is in a room, it's not necessarily going to be that way. So, for example, this hopper could be replaced with a conveyor feeding into a logistics garment feeding into a room. Well, it could be. Actually, it could be, because I could push it in this direction. And what would happen is everything inside that room would only exist when I go inside it, and when I go inside it, everything outside it won't exist. Alright, here's another thing I can point out. Heating, smelting, requires 4 ore idle, and sooner or later it's going to detect the ores in the hopper, gathering materials. Certain upgrades can actually increase the speed you can do this. Fun fact, if your resources are set to, I believe it's scarce, these things require 32 ore to make an ingot. Actually, I think these require 64. Like these regular ones you can craft later on, only require 32. Only require 32. But anyways, I've got the phantom blocks fixed. So now... So, copper and tin bars. Tin bar! Let's get some automation going.
Crafting.
So, I need tin plates. Okay. So, yeah, you go here. Get used to me scrolling through my hotbar a lot. I need hoppers. I can't make them yet, but I can make a stand-in. I'm pretty sure I'm like the only fucking guy who actually uses these. Yeah, I think I need 4 tin plates. 2... Yeah, the animation for this thing is a bit broken at the moment. What time is it? 9:24 p.m. And 4. But I can make the... My brain just died. I can make the extrusion plant.
Crafting.
And before I do that, copper ran out of power. Which one of these is copper? Pretty sure it was this one. Oh god. I'm out of laser transmitters. That's friggin' wonderful. What do I need for these? Oh, I can make... Oh, not like that. Nah, no. Oh, I need 10 bucks. What the fuck? Oh, wrong button. Did not mean to press that. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this off. So it only makes 10 bars for now. Click on the hydrojet cutter. 2. 3. And 4.
Crafting.
I can make 1. So anyways. Oh, that's right, flowers can stop the power lasers. Come on, refresh. Is that as far as it can go? Searching for power interface. 64. This is why I want pyrothermic generators. Fortunately, I need a few things I don't actually have. Fortunately, I can make another one of these.
Crafting.
I can have that pointed this way, and since I know it can actually friggin' reach... Right. Need more 10. 3! Come on!
Crafting.
And this is why I love the induction charger. Give you a little kickstart. Anywho. Unfortunately, that's all I have time for. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, yada yada. Give the video a thumbs up, maybe. Especially if you want to see more. I'm going to play more regardless. Because I do friggin' love this game. Unfortunately, I am out of time.